Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. This is Ozark Living, and today's topic super simple. Where do we live? We're gonna move down here. Where are we gonna live? Let's check it out. All right, hey guys, my name is Scott, and if this is your first time visiting the channel, welcome. While you're here, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell, because every Tuesday and Thursday, I'm dropping a new video telling you everything you need to know about moving to or living in Lake of the Ozarks. We're also a group of licensed lenders and agents, so as much as I love making these videos, I would love even more to help you with your lending or real estate needs. So that number popping up below, I am the guy who answers the phone calls, the text messages, and the emails. If there's a question, a scenario, or something I can do for you, please don't hesitate to reach out and let me know. Until then, we want to talk a little bit about just where to live. If I'm thinking about moving down here, where is a good place to live? And hey, let's understand where we are. So let's pull up a map of Missouri, scroll out. You're going to see St. Louis, you're going to see Kansas City, you're going to go to the middle, go down, and that's where you're going to find the lake. Now, Lake of the Ozarks is over 1,150 miles of shoreline. And with that, you're going to have plenty of homes that are built on that shoreline. There's also plenty of land that's still available on that shoreline. So 70-some thousand plus homes already built. If you're looking to move and you want lake life and you want it out your back door, plenty of options to be lakefront property. If you want lakefront but you want to build your own custom home, cool. There's plenty of lots that are available that are still lakefront. We know when it comes to having a lakefront property, and we zoom out on the map real quick, and we understand that this lake looks like an ancient Chinese dragon. So we're always referring to the lake as a dragon, and we know that, hey, if we want lake life, then cool. Depending on what type of lake life we want depends on where do we want to be on that lake. And we know that the head, the neck, the belly area of the dragon is going to be the most heavily trafficked waterways and roadways, right? That's where the majority of the retail stores are and activities on land are. It's going to be where the majority of lakefront restaurants are. So we're going to be the heaviest trafficked waterway. So we talked to some folks that want to come down here and they want to be in the scene. They want the hustle and bustle. They want the lifestyle. They want to be close to all of the amenities, and they have the equipment to do it, right? So understand that we have a surf boat. So a surf boat up there, sure, it could work, but it's not going to be your cruising boat because there's going to be a lot of chop, a lot of big waves, and it's just not going to be any fun. So if you have the equipment and you want to live up towards the neck, head, belly area of the dragon in that Osage area, and you want that, you're probably going to want to have a good sized boat that can handle that chop, and you're not just going to get beat up all day. If you do like our lifestyle and you want more of that surfing, or, we like to take our kids tubing and, wakeboarding or skiing, we're way down the lake. We're towards the tail of the dragon, where like mile marker 42, where the waterways are a little more calm, and we can get up really early in the morning and go out, and it's like glass, right? It picks up during the day, and then again, maybe go back out, as the sun's starting to go down. So again, where do we live is conducive to who you are and what you're looking for. I look forward to being up towards the hustle and bustle when my kids aren't 3 and 4 and I have the equipment to handle that waterway. Like, super cool to be able to go and dock up to all the restaurants that are up there and have a lot of fun and be super close to all the amenities. Until my lifestyle allows that, then obviously we're way down the lake and we're going to just kind of tube and float with the kiddos. But outside of just having lakefront property, we've already talked about there's second or third tier homes that are elevated. Cool. Again, where do we put those are conducive to what it is that you're looking for. As you're starting to uncover maybe the possibilities of a transition down here, cool. What do we need to have that is close to us? Do we need to have all the major amenities close to us? Do we have to be close to the hospitals? Do we have to have the retail stores super close by? If that's the case, then we got to keep you up towards that Osage area. That's where the majority of everything is. If you're okay with a little bit of a drive time, then cool. You can go further down or further away, or you can expand your search. We talk to people that aren't even looking to have lakefront or second or third tier homes, and they just want a little bit more elbow space and room. And there's great towns like Camdenton and others around the area that are going to give you plenty of space and elbow room. And we know that we split our time between Colorado and and the Ozarks. And when we're here in Colorado, we are crammed in. It is congested. There's people all over the place. There's no elbow space. So when we go down there, there's this sense of space. There's this sense of relaxation. There's a deep breath and exhale that you get from being down there. And we've talked to some folks that would rather just us search for 2 acres or 5 acres or 10 or 50, right? They want to have their own space, and they want to be able to maybe build their own property or something's already built on it. But you can do all of that, and you can find that land. Again, where do you want to put it is always conducive to what your lifestyle needs. Again, if you have to be around the major amenities, okay, what about your kids? Do you have children that are going to go to school at Osage or Camdenton? Great, but you found a piece of property that's on the other side of the water that you love, but you understand that there's only so many bridges that are going to cross that water. So if you're in a boat and you go from one side to the other, cool, 5 minutes. If you're in a car, well, you might have to drive down the lake, cross the water, come back up, and it might take you, 30, 45 minutes or an hour just to get your kids to school or even you to work, right? So again, who are we and what are we looking for? If we have the ability to work from home, no big deal. If we're those that have to go to work, then we got to make sure that where we live is conducive to that drive time. We don't want to just fall in love with the property on one side of the lake. We get here, we love it, but then we realize our commute every day one way is, again, 45 or an hour. Maybe that's too much, maybe it's not, right? That's up to you guys. But those are the things to think about and consider where to live. And where to live is basically, again, conducive to who you are and what you're looking for. You want the lake life lifestyle? Super cool. Let's put you on the lake. Let's have a dock out back in your boat. Great. What type of boating and lake life do you want? Do you have a larger size boat that can handle chop and you want to go to the lakeside restaurants and you want to have a lot of fun all summer long? Cool. Head, neck, belly of the dragon. All of the scene is going to be up there. If you're like us and you got young kiddos, or maybe you're a fisherman and you want to do more fishing and a little bit more calmer waters, cool. Get on down the waterways, right? Go down towards the legs and the tail of the dragon, past us, mile marker 42.5. Get into that waterways and you'll go tubing and skiing and wakeboarding and surfing with the kids. Or if you're a fisherman, there's a lot of great, obviously, honey holes all over this lake, but being a little bit further away from that busy waterway will obviously be a little bit easier. If you're not looking for that waterway, second or third tier homes where you're up a little bit higher, you got some elevations with great scenery, cool. Again, how close do you have to be to amenities? If you need to have restaurants and retail stores and hospitals and everything super close by, you got to be on a certain side of the water. If you don't need those things, or you don't want them close by, or you don't like heavy traffic, cool, let's go to the other side of the lake, or let's expand our search out a little bit. And even to those that want land and property and want to have chickens and pigs and who knows, cows or horses, whatever you want to have, there's always that option too. So where do we live is conducive to who we are and what we're looking for. And again, depending on what that is, it would be depending on where do we put you, or where do we set up your home search. And so as you're starting to uncover what it looks like to make a transition or move or figure out your needs and your wants, your desires, your non-negotiables, hey, we can figure all that stuff out for you and then help you figure out where are the best spots for you to check out when you do come down. So again, we say it, we're licensed lenders and agents. We love making the videos. We love more to help you with that lending or real estate needs. So again, one more time, that number popping up below. I am the guy who answers the phone calls, the text messages, and the emails. If we can help you figure out where to live, please don't hesitate to reach out and let us know. And until the next video, we'll see you next time. Bye. And then again, depending on what that is, it would be depending on where do we put you, or where do we set up your home search. Hey, if you're thinking about moving down here, where do we want to live? Let's check it out. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Let me start over.